on air, online, on the go. West Michigan's news leader is 24-hour News 8.
Neighbors coming together tonight to voice their anger and frustration about West Michigan's oil spill. All of this while the EPA blasts Enbridge for its latest long-term cleanup plan. 24-hour News 8's Steve Kelso spent the day in Marshall, where both took place.
I'm Steve Kelso in Marshall, where a group organized on Facebook has come together to voice their anger and frustration over West Michigan's oil spill. Most of them that I talked to here tonight are delighted to hear that the EPA is holding Enbridge's feet to the fire.
The EPA's notice of disapproval was presented to Enbridge just moments before today's press conference. The document cites multiple deficiencies in a plan that Enbridge submitted to the EPA on July 27th. It says the company's plan for downstream impacted areas is too limited, that the oil containment and recovery plan does not contain the required level of detail and organization, and the agency is requiring that Enbridge's reporting of when the oil release first happened must contain the fact that odor complaints were made the night before. The EPA wants a new report, and it wants it fast.
After review, EPA has found those work plans deficient and has asked Enbridge to resubmit them no later than August 2nd.
For its part, Enbridge says its promise to return the Kalamazoo River to the way it was remains.
I can assure you that we will modify that plan until it meets the requirements of EPA. There is no doubt about that. I've given you that commitment from day one, and I stick by that commitment.
Enbridge and the EPA are agreeing that cleanup is going very well. The break in the pipe has been located, and today it was confirmed that it no longer is leaking. The Red Cross has closed the emergency shelter that it opened simply because there was no one who needed to use it. The EPA cautions, though, that the final cleanup of West Michigan's oil spill is still a long way off.
We're encouraged that so much has occurred in such a short period of time. And for that, we're feeling a little bit better. But again, there's still weeks and months of work to do. The emergency phase still isn't over.
And in those weeks and months ahead, what this group says it really wants to hear more of is answers. In Marshall, Steve Kelso, 24-hour News 8.
We've also received word today that there will be a community meeting next week where you can get some answers. That public meeting will be held on Monday at 7 p.m. at Marshall High School in the auditorium. Government and company officials will be on hand to provide an update to the situation and take questions from you. The Monday meeting will be the first in a series. The next one's scheduled for Battle Creek, although no date has yet been set. New information coming out just a couple hours ago. Details on a federal agency repeatedly warning Enbridge about its problems with the pipeline that ruptured, causing the spill. The Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration says it raised questions with Enbridge during a February meeting with company executives. An agency official says it pushed Enbridge to improve its performance on the Lakehead Pipeline, the name of the line that contains the section that broke. A January letter further warned the company that it may have violated safety codes by improperly monitoring corrosion in the pipe. The agency has cited Enbridge and its affiliates for 30 enforcement actions since 2002. If you have labor skills and are one of many people in Michigan looking for work, Enbridge did announce today that they're looking for more workers. They're looking specifically for members of trade unions. You can reach the Enbridge Work Hotline by calling the number on your screen. It's 888-459-3753. Local lawmakers also in town today and reacting to the spill, including Congressman Pete Hoekstra, Mark Schauer, and Fred Upton. The group held a joint news conference today at Morrow Lake to announce a formal investigation into the oil spill. That investigation will be taken on by the House of Representatives this fall.
Why were they so slow in responding and taking responsibility for this and reporting it to federal authorities so that the response could begin? So this company has a lot of questions to answer.
The investigation will be conducted by the Subcommittee on Railroads, Pipelines, and Hazardous Materials. Schauer is a member of that committee. Now take a look at these numbers. It's the very latest on exactly how much Enbridge is putting into the spill cleanup. Enbridge now says it has about 680 employees on site doing cleanup work. The company also says it has nearly doubled the amount of boom in place since yesterday. Right now there's nearly 60,000 feet in place at 28 different boom sites. In terms of equipment, they've got 76 vacuum trucks, 17 tankers, and 40 boats on scene.